Veronica says it to Cheryl because Cheryl doesn't want to kiss her to absorb all the powers.
I was like, something about how they stylized them
Nicole
just feels
Kidman's
wrong.
wig.
You had the best wig. No one knew it was a wig.
Hey,
Look at us. Look at
Hey,
us. Yes,
hey.
we worked there.
we did.
Why? you could be so much better. You were. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back. Oh,
back
to Penny for your thoughts. Hey.
Welcome back to Penny for your thoughts. I'm Rozzy.
I'm Shy. We still don't have an intro. To be fearful. Be fearful. Today we're talking about Mother Mary.
Yes.
And Mr. Fantasy.
Yeah. Did you listen?
I did listen.
Good.
Mr. Fantasy.
Yeah, I guess we can start there.
Yeah.
Released a new single, announced an album.
Oh, I didn't even see that he announced an album.
Girl, so I was originally gonna make a joke because I thought it was the same weekend as the Olivia Rodrigo album, and I was gonna joke about how like sorry to my girl Liv, but I am listening to the Mr. Fantasy Summer Disco album first, but it's not. It comes at the last weekend of Pride Month, which feels so apropos.
Powerful.
So yeah, he announced it's called Fantasyland.
But see, I want that for the entirety of Pride Month, though.
And ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
But at least we'll have it last weekend, and it'll be perfect for like July, fully summer. He has such like a genuine, actual disco sound.
Oh, so actually disco, like it is modern disco.
Yes, I've literally introduced him to my mom, and she said that like the other artists that I've told her in the past have been like inspired by disco. She was like, but he's actually doing it. And she was at the clubs during disco. She was
there. A dancing queen.
She very much so was. She literally spent her teen years like at clubs dancing, which is so funny.
Clubs dancing in California.
Yeah, in California. She was telling me about how like there used to be like teen clubs, so they would have a space to go dancing, and she was like, yeah, I was 16 at the like 16 and under clubs, and I was like, the what? And then
she was quite literally dancing queen.
Yeah. So she was there for it. My mother, who was a big part of disco, can vouch Mr. Fantasy is disco.
I did see the clip though of him and Lily Reinhart
uniting,
because I think you posted it.
Because I was like, this is huge for me.
Yeah.
And it is. He's also met with Kimmy Mendez.
As Mr. Fantasy?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's meeting the entire...
It's only the women.
Cole Sprouse, be brave.
Cole Sprouse, get gay.
Be brave, Cole Sprouse.
Meet Mr. Fantasy. Get gay.
Meet him.
Yeah, he's only meeting the women from Riverdale, which is really beautiful to me.
Has he met
Madeline Page?
Yes.
And beautiful. He also did Kieran Chipka.
Wow.
No, he's collecting the girlies. Damn. It's really powerful. They were all also in the music video for the new single. It's like clips that weren't from him meeting people for his like TikToks and reels, but like from those times, like little like sing along bits to the new song. So they all are part of the music video too. And when it's not clips from that, it's like him with just a very Saturday Night Fever-esque background, like very disco groovy.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's really cute.
It was really delightful. Yeah, love the creative vision. Very excited for that album.
You're not gonna stop listening to it.
No, I'm really excited for Mr. Fantasy to be my top artist this year.
Rozzy, tell them one of your favorite songs
of Mr. Fantasy.
Oh, of his in general. I'm thinking of a very specific song that you love.
Are you talking about like Riverdale Broadway?
Yeah.
Oh, Candy Store?
No.
Oh my God!
I was gonna say
Archie's All American.
Yeah. Rozzy loves that song.
I do. Archie's All American was my number 2 on Spotify out in 2023, and those are my top 10 in 2024. I was thinking Candy Store because I was like, that's like the most like offensive to other people when I say it.
No.
And that was my number 2 on Spotify after 2020. He's not a part of it though. So that's probably
of Archie's All American?
No, of Candy Store.
Oh,
it's only the divas.
I'm like, it's literally Archie's All American.
No. And he is a part of Archie's All American. And it's really beautiful. For a while there, that was also my song on you know how Instagram you can have like a linked song?
Yeah.
It was that for a while. It's now closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls because that's like the energy I'm at spiritually, but it was Archie's All American for a hot second.
You know how many times I've gotten in Rozzy's car and Archie's All American has just like automatically started playing because it's at the top of her Spotify just alphabetically?
Yeah, or like it's on my on repeat. I'm always here for camp.
I don't know if I sent it to you. I hope I did. It was a post talking about like Riverdale in general, and it was liked by Lily Reinhart. And it was like, I like all of my ships, or like, they were talking about how essentially at the end of Riverdale, they ended up in a polycule.
Yeah.
And someone was like, real shippers want their, like, all of their faves to end up in a polycule. And like, Lily Reinhart had liked it. And I hope I sent it to you because it's like really strong.
You didn't, but
damn.
I'm with it and I'm for it. That's also how I feel.
It's just like really strong and powerful and real. And I'm sure Cole Sprouse hated it. That's what
Cole Sprouse get gay.
Get gay.
We're gonna put Jughead back here and we're gonna give him a pride flag.
Meanwhile, Dylan Sprouse is going, yes, yes, I love my wife.
Happy Pride, I love my wife.
Happy Pride, I love my wife. I love women so much.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Dylan Sprouse. Okay, so if you've seen our Shossie videos, you've seen the Jughead cutout.
Yeah.
I am the one who brought it to my house. He's currently living at my humble abode. And bringing it in with my parents, they looked at it and went shy, what the hell is this? One of our dogs started barking at it. Penny already knew what it was.
Yeah, Penny's familiar with Jughead.
Penny barked at Jughead once at like 1 a.m. through how
the window.
Yeah, and it's like 2 windows because we had like a patio and then it was like a door with a window like you could see from my window in my room. And just all of a sudden one night she just like looked at him and like looked at him the wrong way, I guess. Like, she didn't like him and that was the only time she barked at him.
Yeah.
But I brought our cardboard cutout of Cole Sprouse's Jughead from Riverdale into our house and Maisie started barking at him fairly. My mother got jump scared by him immediately and went, Jesus Christ. My dad, as I put him in the U-Haul to go all the way from Florida to Boston, looked at me and went, do you really want this? And it's like not the first time he's had to move a cardboard cutout of mine. He had to move Jake Sully in his avatar form in college.
Crazy.
It's strong.
I like that I'm getting that one when I bought Jughead.
I don't even like Avatar. It's just me and my roommate in college. The first time that we talked, like over the phone, we said, what is the craziest, most outrageous thing we could buy that could be a conversation piece? I suggested getting a life-size cardboard cutout of an Avatar, and the closest thing they had was 6 foot. So technically, the Avatar are 9 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He was short.
Yeah, he was.
That's crazy.
But he was a talking point with like freshman year when we had our door open. Everyone passed by and we became known as the girl. Actually, we became known as the girls who had brought full PCs to college. And then also who had Jake Sully as their decor. Also, she had drawn, we had a little whiteboard outside where we had people vote on things, and we had one that was like, is Ed Sheeran hot? She drew Ed Sheeran. So we also became known as the girls who asked, is Ed Sheeran hot or not?
That's powerful. I had to like process who Ed Sheeran was because I pictured Edward Cullen. And I was like, I feel like you're going to get mostly yeses.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ed Sheeran is powerful, and that's a great question.
Yeah, I forget what the answer was. I just remember the picture of Ed Sheeran that she drew. But I did tell my parents that they were like, who is that? And I remember, I was like, do you remember Zach and Cody? And they went, yeah, no, that's Cody.
Real.
And they went, oh.
Oh.
Okay. Why does he look like that? And I told them, even though they didn't understand, I was like, well, have you ever seen him without his beanie on? You haven't. It's because he's weird.
He's weird. He's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo. You would understand. You don't even know the epic highs and lows of high school football like he does.
It's not.
Well, I guess he doesn't understand.
It's called Saving the World. You didn't watch that season, loser.
What season was that? Is that the Super?
Yeah, obviously.
Season? Yeah,
it's the season finale. Veronica says it to Cheryl because Cheryl doesn't want to kiss her to absorb all of the powers. And Veronica goes, A, it's not called queer baiting, it's called saving the world, and B, and I don't remember what B was. But then they kiss. They were like really determined to make sure all the main girls kissed that season.
What?
I was thankful.
What is the Riverdale season? Season 6, 5? 5. Okay, so I've watched up to season 5.
And I would say 6 and 7 are the best, so
I watched up to Riverdale. Well, actually,
you didn't finish 5, I don't think.
Was Riverdale still the season where is that the MLK one? Is that season?
No, that's 6.
Oh, that's okay. So I watched up to 6.
Yeah, because she has the travel back in time superpowers. It's Tabitha.
Yeah.
How do you think that they were going to try to save MLK if they weren't traveling back in time? Get serious.
So, okay, so I have seen 6 or part of 6. I didn't finish 6.
To be fair, she also then in season 7, non-Angel Tabitha. Leaves kind of the series lightly, or like leaves the main cast because she goes to follow MLK on like
for what?
Well, because it's during the civil rights movement, so she goes to like participate. Because it's the 50s.
I guess they're not going back. So like, yeah, what else are you gonna do? You gotta live your life.
Well, she doesn't know that she had a different life beforehand.
Oh, she doesn't.
No,
Okay.
because she's not Angel Tabitha. She's
Oh,
regular
sorry.
Tabitha. Only Angel Tabitha
You're
knows.
right. That's on
Riverdale
me.
spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah. Just in case you were planning on watching and wanted no spoilers.
You wouldn't be able to at this point.
No.
They're gonna end in a polycule. Get
I
excited. You're at a loss.
One of my other favorite Riverdale stories is when me and my freshman year roommate were watching it, because I don't know how I managed to convince her to watch it, but I was like, let's just hop in. Like, I haven't watched in a while. I heard sort of like, I was like, I heard sort of batshit right now. Like, let's just watch. We pull up the CW app and we just started watching. Because like we went to like we started like there was only like 5 episodes I think at that point, and so we're like, yeah, let's just like start watching like this season. And we're like, we'll learn along the way. We're watching it. We're a little confused, but we're like, maybe we're confused because we didn't see like the end of season 5. So like we don't understand.
This was before Riverdale, right? That you're talking about.
Does Riverdale? No, Riverdale becomes before Superpowers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we hadn't seen Riverdale.
Okay.
We didn't see Riverdale. I think I had seen the beginning of Riverdale, but we didn't see anything else. So we were like, we're just gonna be a little confused. So like we're like, let's just start with season 6. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We are watching.
What is season 6?
It starts season 6, but then it moves to.
But then it's like regular series. I think I said 5 earlier. I wanted to make it clear that I do know what I'm talking about.
Rozzy
is season 6.
Rozzy knows what she's talking about, don't you fret.
I like want to make that correction now.
Yeah.
I've locked in.
But
It's 6.
We just wanted to hop into season 6. With no context. We thought it'd be funny. We thought it'd be a grand old time. I had done it before and thought it was the funniest thing. So I said, let's do it. We pull up CW, we start watching. We're a little confused, but we're like, hey, maybe we're a little confused because we didn't see season 5, whatever. But like, we're with it. Like, we're sort of like, we're with it. We can get behind it. We're like, wow, they're sort of like we're really hopping into this strong. And I was sitting there having been on Tumblr being like, wow, I feel like I saw like some things about Riverdale on Tumblr, but maybe that was like season 5. Like maybe I'm unsure. We probably got 3 episodes into like 5 of these episodes before we realized because we had seen the Tabitha episode where she tries to stop MLK getting assassinated, and that's where canon events come from, not from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But they're talking about it there.
That's so powerful.
And we're like, yeah, okay, this happens. We get to the next episode, and they talk about, I think it was something with the houses. That there's something with, like, the serpent houses, or, like, something with the sheds that they're building houses. It's something.
Yeah.
And they go back on it. That in the episode we had watched, the houses had been made, or whatever had been made. But in the next episode that we started watching, there was debate about whether it would ever happen. And we're going, what? Like, that makes no sense. Like, did we, like, revert back? And we had to pause. And then we realized we had watched 3 of the episodes backwards.
Yeah,
but somehow it made so much sense, even watching it backwards, that I thought it was, like, really beautiful. And, like, really, like, what touching storytelling that your story can be told backwards and make sense. That's that Riverdale magic, baby.
Hell yeah. My really iconic Riverdale story is that I was already caught up by then.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching it mid-season 3, and then as 5 began airing, I watched the rest of 3 through 4 and caught up to 5. So I was already fully in it. So when season 6 was premiering and when it was Riverdale, I was dropped. I was there. I was watching it. This was also right when Jordan and I started dating. And so he got to hear, like, early on, like, before relationship was, like, official, it was me hopping in his car and going, that Riverdale episode, and, like, recapping events to him. But the really beautiful thing is that when I was in my manic phase, catching up from season 3, sometime during, like, end of season 3 or beginning of season 4, I had an epiphany where I was like, holy shit, the entire thing is meta. Like, not, like, Jughead's been writing, like, the story, like, as it's been happening. But I was like, no, the reason why things are happening is because Jughead's writing it. And I had this really crazy, like, he's behind everything, like, epiphany, like, real, like, idea. And I sent Natalie, and this was, like, in, like, 2021, I sent Natalie probably, like, a 45-minute vlog while manic, like, 2 a.m., back in the day, of me being like, it's meta. Jughead's writing everything. So when the Jughead Paradox premiered, the Riverdale episode 5, I lost my goddamn shit. Natalie then got like an hour and a half of me going, I was right. I was correct. I was there. Me and Ras were, I'm with him. I'm there.
It's like the what's the character's name from The Good Place that he guessed
oh, fucking,
I like thought of his name the other day and I pulled it out of my ass. I was like, I don't know how I did that, but now his name's escaping me. It's like Doug something.
Yeah, I think
it's gonna really upset me that I can't think of it because I thought of it the other day.
Yeah. Doug's name, but like, yeah, who just guesses how it is?
Yeah, that he just like randomly guessed because he got too high.
Yeah,
that was you.
That was me, but I got too manic.
You got too manic. That's how Riverdale would end.
Yeah, and I was elated to find out I was right.
But I love that you bring that up because I'm going to say something that many of you aren't ready to hear. You may call yourself a true like TV show or media fan, but you're not, because the best episode of any TV show to exist is the Jughead Paradox.
And say that.
So after we had watched it backwards, my roommate, not interested in Riverdale, but I had been like fleeting in and out of Riverdale. I watched it when it first aired. I had watched part of the second season, dropped it, heard it got a little crazy, jumped back into season 3 and went, whoa, what's happening here? What the hell is Jingle Jangle? Why are we in the woods? Why are these 2 babies floating and we never address it again? So, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's like so crazy that it's good. Like I'm actually sort of here for it now. So I was willing to hop back in and go, actually, I do want to see how we got here. Like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. I watched the Jughead Paradox episode. I think I sent Daniel a series of Snapchats. It was like 10 minutes long, like worth of Snapchats going, this is the best, hands down thing I've ever seen. I was like, I know you think I'm crazy. You think I'm insane for saying this? It's good. Like, if you take it, like, you don't even need to watch anything else out of Riverdale, and you just watch the Jughead Paradox alone. It's one of the best episodes in TV history. Like, it's so brilliant. Well written and, like, genuinely brilliant that, like, it's sort of insane because it's fucking Riverdale. So you don't necessarily, especially at that point in Riverdale history, you especially did not. Yeah.
It also really, if you've ever called yourself a superhero movie fan, you actually legally can't shit on Riverdale. It is a comic book series and they are aware of that, and that's why they did a superhero season.
Yeah. Well, that's also why they did sort of the vintage season.
Yes, exactly. They're aware of their place in comic book history. And if you like comic movies, that's all Riverdale is, baby. That's not all it is. It's very intelligent. It's also a critique of like American culture and the rotting underbelly of like small town USA. Very Lynchian, but it's also a comic book movie. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna make a joke and say it's also with the highs and lows of high school football.
That's part of the critique of the American culture.
Yeah, but I feel very strongly with the Jughead Paradox to the point that I may go rewatch it tonight. It's like legitimately a really strong episode, like standalone. Like, it's really good.
It's beautiful and powerful, and it also sets up for like why the final 2 people in like the series narrating it are still Betty and Jughead.
Strong.
Which is funny because like the comics were called Archie, but
also
we all know
they had something. Riverdale had the guts that Sam Levinson never had the guts to do until now, which is recognize that your actors are getting older and time jump. Like, I know he did it now.
Yeah.
But, like, that's mainly because he was forced to do it. Ain't no one gonna believe that Jacob Elordi is still in high school.
17.
Yeah. He's had to repeat, like, senior year, like, 15 times, apparently.
Yeah. Well, then Riverdale also had the bravery to go, but they're gonna be teens again.
Yeah.
We've already acknowledged these are not teenagers, but we're going back to the 50s and they are going to be, and you're all gonna love it.
We're also gonna make them play their parents. So then, like, there's turkeys.
Oh my god.
It looks so regal.
They do.
Halsey's texting. What's up, girl?
Well, Mother Mary?
Yeah, I was gonna say Mother turkeys, Mother Mary. Well, speaking of witches, speaking of ghost stories, speaking of Mother Mary.
Mother Mary, I think we forgot to do this with Hamlet, so let's do it now. 4 stars heart.
3, no heart, but just a fun movie tag, which is its own form of heart in my book.
Sorry, I had to burp. Didn't want to do it into the mic for future you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh wait, I think it's happening again.
Oh, you're...
You were ready for turkey.
Yeah, I was like, where are they?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
They're like gone now.
No,
I'm just not getting distracted by the concept of turkey.
They were magical.
They were, and like a little bit intimidating when they all came at us.
Oh, I was like, you guys like really came at us.
Yeah,
like you didn't need to do that, and you did.
You did.
But yeah. Mother Mary, overall liked it. Don't let my not giving it a heart on Letterboxd deter you. There was something in the moment when I was doing it that I'm like, you're not a heart, but I do like you.
Yeah, it's currently in my top 5 for the year. It will get moved down eventually, I know this.
Yeah.
But it's currently number 5. I really liked it. I knew less going in than Shy did.
Yeah.
So I also had no expectations. All I knew was that it was like a musician and her former like art director or costume designer. And I knew that it was supposed to be at least a little bit homoerotic. So I didn't think that there was going to be anything supernatural. I'd seen the poster, but the like blank one that doesn't have like the tagline or the actors' names. So I never read the phrase, "This is not a ghost story," to get me thinking like, oh, there's something ghost-like going on. So the first, what would you say, like 30, 40 minutes of the movie?
Yeah.
Was exactly what I expected, where it was literally just kind of like talking back and forth at each other. It was a little bit, I wasn't bored. Like you said you were bored, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't bored, but I did think it was a little bit overwritten, where I was like, you're like really explaining to me why they broke up. And I'm like, you have the whole movie to like get me there. You don't need to like bash me over the head with it, you know?
Well, you did yawn at one point during those 40 minutes, and I felt really validated. Because I don't know, we sat with 2 other people who are Rozzy's friends. And I was like, I don't know where everyone else stands on this at this point, but I do feel a little bored. Like, I didn't hate it. But you yawned at one point during those 30 minutes, and I went, I feel validated. Like, I feel.
I'm so sorry, yeah.
No, but like that it wasn't like, that this was like so gripping that.
Yeah. No, it was late enough at night that if it wasn't like over the top, I was gonna yawn no matter what. So that's very fair. But you know, so I was in it, I was with it. Loved the costume design throughout.
Stunning.
Loved the visuals generally, but that's also more so like once I got to the supernatural part. Like in the beginning itself, I did really like the performances. I liked the concept of what was happening, but I thought it was a little bit overwritten. And then I loved the dance sequence.
Oh,
the Anne Hathaway in Pure Silence was really, really scrumptious. Really off-putting.
No, so I also have a fear of people like cracking their heads open. So I was like also really nervous. That, well, yeah, I was gonna say she was like so jerky with her motions that I was like, this girl's about to hit her head. So I was just also on edge of, oh, this girl's about to get hurt, and I'm not gonna like seeing that. Even Michaela Coel's character was like, I think the first time that she trips, but I think it's like a part of the dance, but like it just like looks like she falls like naturally. And Michaela Coel's character goes, okay, that's enough of that, and she keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, I know I use this word a lot, but it was visceral. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was, I looked at the dance and I went, now that's a good dance sequence. Again, we should bring back best Oscar or choreo for best choreo. Oh my God.
There should be an Oscar for best choreography.
Yeah, thank you. Can't speak. The turkeys bewitched me.
That's fair. Yeah, so that was crazy. And then it got to the ghost story part.
Yeah.
And then I had a oh shit moment where I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what was happening. And then that was the rest of the movie. Which was a bit of a tonal difference, but it did also like really bring me to like Mike Flanagan kind of vibes, where like the haunting is about grief, etc., which I really, really enjoyed.
Yeah, no, I had seen the posters that said that this is not a ghost story. So I was going into it knowing damn well this was about to be a ghost story. And so that's why I think during the beginning, when it's like overwritten and you're really sitting there going, okay, I get it. They broke up and this is why they honestly, I think the way actually, okay, we talked about this earlier when we were getting coffee. I think the way that could have been overcome, because I was telling Rozzy that I'm like, I don't know what I would suggest to like, I don't know, like grip my attention more. I think if they had focused on her, either done a flashback with the both of them at the beginning or something, or focused more on that beginning part with Anne Hathaway, where like she's like practicing for the event that she's supposed to have, or like she's getting like, what's it called, like her costume made or something like that, instead of focusing like having a couple minutes spent on that and then immediately hopping to Michaela Coel's character, or even focusing more on Michaela Coel's character in the house. Because even at one point she mentions the fact that she's like, well, I'm trapped here, like this is where I am and I don't really go anywhere else. So even if they had played on that a little bit more, I don't know, we just like immediately hopped into and we've broken up. Like, and they harped on that for like 30-45 minutes. So it's like if you had just spent 15 minutes of the beginning of the movie either really delving into one of them, it would have made the other 15 to 30 minutes feel more okay, like this is more bearable. But a full like 30 to 45 minutes on, and we've broken up. So I knew the ghost story was coming, and once we finally got there, I was like, yes, like this is what I've been waiting for. Because as someone who is trying to write a script, I understand that you know that middle and you know that end, but you don't know how the fuck to get there. That you're like, I've got this like really strong, compelling narrative, but how do I craft a beginning that doesn't say what I wanted to say like too soon, or that like gets people to that point, like compels them enough to say. And so I think if we had focused on something else for the first 15 minutes, because we talked about this earlier, they do a really good job sort of seeding those ideas of, oh, like she doesn't want to wear red, like you can't design anything with red. And we had like little flashbacks to like the moment where, obviously spoilers for Mother Mary, where she falls off of the stage, that it's like you are like, oh well, was she wearing red during that? Like there's like little seeds that they plant throughout,
that'll be relevant to the ghost.
but I think we needed more of that supernatural-esque element a little bit more woven into the beginning, which I guess you have it in like little spurts, but not like, I think it's exactly what you said earlier, because there's another scene where it's Sam, Michaela Coel's character, pictures her like how she saw her the first time as like Joan of Arc. And so both of us thought that was the dress that she wanted to design for her. Turns out that was the first dress she had designed for Mother Mary. So I think we needed more of those flashbacks leading up to the actual like supernatural flashback ghost story sequence.
I think maybe building their relationship up a little bit more, because I think it's like there and he's kind of doing that. They do it, but he does it in a very like, it's being torn apart. So you understand the like intensity of what has been because of how aggressively apart it is. But I think there might have been something there if we had had more of the togetherness to give to that. However, I don't mind how overwritten it was, or at least I don't mind it as much as you did, because of how like poetic it is, at least, where I'm like, you're kind of bashing me over the head, but you're saying it in a pretty way. So
it could have been worse.
And
I do recognize that.
It would translate really well to the stage. It's very much so kind of play-like.
For sure.
Especially with how much it is just like dialogue in that beginning too. So it does kind of almost feel reminiscent of like a 30s movie to me in that aspect, where it's like, this feels like you've taken something that's meant for the stage and brought it to a movie. Because you're really like set in that location. You're really like, I think it would work really well.
I do love the way that they played with the set when they do the flashbacks and like the set. It's so fluid. It's so good.
Visuals.
The set designs this year have been spot on. Like, we've seen a lot of movies this year where we're like, the writing's a little shoddy. Like, it's...
Yeah, but that set is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You popped off.
Strong set year. Like...
Yeah.
Especially...
broadly in this were really
stunning. I loved how they portrayed like the ghost or like the grief, whatever you want to call it. It was so good. And the fact that sometimes it does take sort of a corporeal form at like points when it's just like,
yeah, that's a puppet.
It's so good.
It's a puppet. It's practical.
So good.
Yeah.
The
way that they really played with lighting too. It's so rare that a movie is lit well and like intentionally.
Oh, especially now. It's like
everything is the fuck ass streaming lighting.
Looking at you, Devil Wears Prada.
Anne Hathaway.
My grape is with you.
But yeah, no, the way that like dark scenes, like the way that the darkness was used was intentional. It wasn't just like you forgot to light something because practically it wouldn't be bright. It was like they used things that looked like sound stages, and you'd be surrounded by this darkness, this all-consuming black, and then it'd just be like almost a spotlight. Well, for these also, like intense ghostly visuals. It's also really, as someone, I had my
Michaela Coel double feature week where I saw the Christophers first, then I saw this. Also getting into the racial element of all of this, my beautiful, stunning Michaela Coel, they did not know how to light my diva in the Christophers. She's like stunning. Her features are so incredibly sharp. And I felt like maybe it was just the screen or something, but it felt like she was getting swallowed into the background. Like the Christophers is a dimly lit film. But I feel like even though they were using like all of these darker like elements to light the place for Mother Mary, I still feel like I could see Michaela Coel. Like
you could constantly see how she was expressing. Yeah. Everything was very clear in that way. It was so intense. Like all the close-up shots too of their faces and like getting to watch them just slowly emote. Ooh, stunning.
There's also, I don't know if this means anything, but I at least thought it meant something. During the scene where she's doing like the flashback to her seeing Mother Mary last time in concert.
Yes, the beginning of the grief narrative.
Her hair, to me, at least it was in an afro, and it looks like a crown to me, which I feel like mirrored
the Mother Mary visuals.
Yeah, because then when she's away from Mother Mary, it is no longer like that. It's a bit more grown out, a bit more stylized. And I was like, oh, interesting. I don't know if that was like purposeful or
well, to show like growth and time passing too would make sense. Also, there is that comment from the Mother Mary character from Anne Hathaway's where she says that like the halos were never supposed to be her thing, that they were
that's also why I was like, well, interesting.
And then like, it's become part of the Mother Mary brand though, so when they get split, she could no longer keep her crown because it's so closely tied to Mary. And when you're cutting off Mary completely and not listening to anything, you have to completely cut off all visuals too.
Yeah.
So that is a really good observation. So the director, do you remember his name?
David Lowery.
Thank you. I was watching an interview where he was talking like his inspiration for like writing this, and he was saying that while he was making The Green Knight, which is a way more art house avant-garde film, also A24 produced, that he got like the script and like the call to do Peter Pan and Wendy for Disney, like direct to streaming. And he was talking a lot about how like he was inspired by like the idea of like pull and like push with creativity and like being able to make the art that he wants to make versus like the art that like he kind of is told to make, and like that kind of struggle and creative like sway, the ebbs and flows. And I found that to be like a really compelling like new way to look at the film, because when I was watching it I didn't have this context, so I was thinking of it more truly as like a love story and about like the grief of like that relationship lost and like depression and overcoming it, etc., and like really digging into like the ghost element of the narrative and like how grief was the metaphor. So also thinking of it as like these two sides of the coin where like the Sam character, when their ties are cut, she's able to like do fully her own vision entirely, but how it also is a little bit stifling to her because she's running out of like ideas. She mentioned that like she doesn't have anything new. So this idea of like being full creative freedom while also like kind of losing the laser cut vision that comes with like boundaries, versus the Mary character who has like kind of no real say anymore, but has this very distinct, clear vision that like has this artistic narrative that you can follow even if it's no longer what she wants. So I thought that was a really compelling thing to think about.
Yeah.
From like it being about his own struggles between vision and purpose versus like art and intent. I thought that was really cool. I really enjoy that.
Michaela Coel's really in her art era because Christopher's, not that Christopher's is about the same thing, but it also deals with like, I don't even want to say art and your legacy. It deals with like the emotions that we put into art and like the relationships that surround our art and everything. Someone could definitely verbalize it way better than I can. But you know, very similar, at least art themes in the Christophers.
About like what it means to be creative.
Yes and no.
I haven't seen the Christophers.
It's they have a whole scene which I think you'll appreciate where they're trying to finish the Christophers, like Michaela Coel is trying to help Ian McKellen finish the paintings, and the way that he needs to like go about it is so raw and emotional. And so they go a completely different route than what you would suspect for like the type of art that he does. And so it deals with more like, I'm trying to think of like how I would phrase it. You would phrase it so much better than me. But like, I don't know. It's definitely just like your experience as an artist and the art that you make. It's
the process?
Not even the process. I don't. You'll let me know when
when I watch it.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I see it in my head, but it's far more abstract in my head and I don't know how to verbalize it. But you'll know when you watch. And you'll let them know. Because the other thing that I really loved about Anne Hathaway's character is that they were talking, it felt very me and you. That like Anne Hathaway would be like, well, I'm trying to like, and like started doing hand movements, and Michaela Coel's character would go like, keep guessing until she got it right. And I'm like, that is me and Rozzy. I sort of start going, and Rozzy's like this, and I go, yes. But it's like I see it in my head, but it's like abstract.
Yeah.
But
that's real.
So Rozzy will verbalize it for you once Rozzy sees the movie.
I was gonna see it last night, but they took it out of theaters.
Yeah, it actually had a longer theater run than I suspected it would.
Yeah, that's true. I went through a phase where I was like, I'm actually like not in the mood for that right now, but it's lasting, so it'll be fine. And then it wasn't fine.
That's how I felt about Exit 8. I thought about that movie driving in today, and I went, fuck, I should have seen it while it was in theaters.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm gonna see the back rooms. And maybe the Sheep Detectives. My dad wants to see that movie.
We keep threatening to do a Sheep Detectives episode, so it might happen.
It may, but we may not even see it together. I may go take my father to see the movie.
I'll have to see if like my old coworkers want to go with me or something, because I can't go to that alone.
The idea of my 56-year-old father taking his 23-year-old child to go see the Sheep Detectives.
Yeah,
and it's not like it is based off of a book, but it's not like
it's a kid's book.
But it's like a picture book. It's like
like a junior novel.
Yeah,
like a beginning chapter book.
Yeah,
a Magic Treehouse kind of vibe.
It's not even like well, you grew up reading this. Like this is so
post-our childhood. But you know, Molly Gordon and Nicholas Galitzine are in it. So like those are people I see movies for.
I do love them. And I confuse Hugh Jackman for Hugh Grant all the damn time. So
yeah, we'll see if we do that.
You're gonna say any other things? Not on Mother Mary, but before we go,
it was gonna be on Mother Mary. Go ahead.
Well, do you have anything to say before I
don't know. I could talk for more extended time about the grief metaphor, but I don't have to.
I was gonna say, do you want to talk about how shit the Practical Magic 2 trailer looks? And
that damn Netflix lighting!
I say this as someone who loves Practical Magic. I grew up on that movie.
I already watched it once this year.
I did. I watched it as a Valentine's movie, which is inspired. It's really fucking inspired.
That's how about that life shire.
Yeah. I watched it and I went, it's the same way that we watched Dix the Musical on Christmas. That we went, actually, this is about the themes of the holiday.
You're on
Practical Magic, self-love, familial love, community love, romantic love, What more do you want? It's all the loves.
You're right.
But it looks so bad.
The first one too, because I didn't watch it until I was 21. That was the first time because I just didn't watch it growing up, but I really wanted to see it. It was on streaming, and I remember no one had told me that it was a feminist film. Imagine my surprise when it's like her killing her abuser, and when he comes back to life, like this community of women come together to like help her rid her of her abuser forever.
Yeah, no,
beautiful, crying.
The community that's like, oh, you're so other, and suddenly it's like, yeah, but I'm being abused. They're like, fuck off, like literally, we'll kill that guy.
Yeah, we'll make fun of you, but best believe harm comes your way. We've got your back. It's beautiful.
Only we can make fun of you. What the hell?
Yeah, like we're not physically harming you, or like.
Well, that's not true. They throw rocks at the kids.
Oh, when they were kids, though, right?
Yeah, and I think they throw rocks at the daughters. But the kids do.
Yeah, not the adults.
Not the adults.
No, okay, yeah.
The adults are never physically harming.
Yeah. That's where I was trying to get. Not abusive.
Yeah.
Them, like, really, it's so beautiful how this community of women comes together to, like, save this girl from her abuser. I think it's so powerful.
It's really powerful.
It's really, really
I
good.
enjoy it. Also, this year was the first time I watched it in a couple of years, which I think also makes a difference because not that like we're exactly their age. I have to imagine they're older 20s probably. Older 20s to even close to like younger 30s.
Her girls are like 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
So it gotta be younger 30s because she wasn't fucking 18 when she got married.
Yeah, no. So it'd have to be early 30s. But either way, more into adulthood.
Yeah, we're closer.
And also living in Boston, the effort that girl had to go to fly all the way to Arizona from Logan on like a last minute notice for her sister. I'm like, I think
you're a soldier. Yeah,
being older now and truly understanding what it takes to do something like that. It's like, you love your sister. Like I've had to take last minute trips like that for like a family emergency or something. And it's like, it's not easy.
No. It's expensive.
Yeah, especially also Logan.
From Logan.
A nightmare.
Jesus.
So like I had a greater appreciation for it this time around. But then I saw the fuck ass trailer.
No, because also part of like the charm and like the longevity of the original Practical Magic is its visuals is like it's very heightened aesthetic.
So warm.
The color scheme is very precise. Mm-hmm. They keep a scheme throughout the entire movie. It's not just it's not practical in that way.
The Owen sisters also somehow don't look like the Owen sisters. And I'm not saying this as Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman got older. There's just something
about stylized incorrectly.
Yeah, I was like, something about how they stylized them.
Nicole Kidman's wig.
You had the best wig. No one knew it was a fucking wig.
Because that's the thing with Nicole Kidman is that she always wears wigs.
She doesn't want to ruin her curly hair, which I
is
understand.
Beautiful and real. And like it's a thing where people are like, these are my favorite Nicole Kidman wigs, not wings. And it's always Moulin Rouge and Practical fucking Magic.
Because everyone always goes, wait, it wasn't her real hair. It was a wig for Practical because her hair looks good. People show that picture to the hairstylist. Yeah. I want this
all the time. And now it's not even the same color, and that's what pisses me off the most. She's been using the same like light orange wig in every like direct to streaming movie she's done, which is valid. Save budget cuts.
Yeah.
If it's going direct to streaming, why the fuck do we care? But also we should care.
We should invest in one good one, man.
Dead ass.
I've got some recommendations if you need a place.
Like, I understand the concept of like some people like do bangs when they're younger and then grow out of them, so she doesn't need to have the exact same style. But good God, the color should be the same. She's supposed to be a natural redhead. Why does it look like a different color now?
I've never understand why wigs are so shitty in Hollywood. Specifically in white movies. And I'm going to say it. It's in white movies.
Yeah.
Because my family wears wigs. And all of them, a lot of my friends don't know when I'm like, oh yeah, my family member, like, blah, 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 they wear a wig. It's usually, that's not their hair. And I'm like, nope, they wear a wig. And I've been in many a wig shop. And, like, I know wigs can be expensive.
Yeah.
However,
a Hollywood budget.
Yeah, exactly. My family does not have a Hollywood budget. I've never understood why wigs are so shitty in movies. Because I'm like, it's not that you guys have infinite money. And I know especially makeup and costuming do not have infinite money. That is not where the money is being shoveled to. But oh my god, we live in a day and age where aesthetics are going to make or break your movie. And like we know that nowadays. You can have a poorly written film and it'll get shit on, but if your aesthetics are there, it'll gain some sort of traction. So like you should know.
Yeah, it's also, and again, like part of what's really killing me is that the first Practical Magic, genuinely, like it was a great movie, but I don't think that it would be as beloved today through time as it is if it didn't have the aesthetics that it did. So completely letting go of them, because also, like, again, it's not the 90s anymore. Your fashions is in theory would change, but they are the ages now that the aunts were in the first movie. But
the aunts look great in this one still, from the small clip I've seen.
They still look great. I think a way more fun direction if we are going to change the two main girls' styles, if we're going to change how Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman look, they should look more like the aunts did. They should be more like crazy old lady witch vibes, like highly like layers and like fucking amulets, and like get crazy with it. Have them have messy hair, have them like, but instead they're glammed out. And I think that's what's so weird, because neither of the characters were glammed out when they were younger. And they're also now older witches, so they should like really, I feel like you should either should have made them settle into that or carry on the style they had in the original movie.
One of the things that pisses me off the most about specifically witch adaptations or like sequels, looking at you, Hocus Pocus, because I grew up very big in witch movies. My family was like very into it, especially my mom, and I have a birthday right next to Halloween, so I was like, that was always like the thing that I did, or like I loved them. Like my big two were Practical Magic and Hocus Pocus.
Love.
And so when I saw a clip, I've never even watched the full thing because I didn't bother with watching Hocus Pocus 2. I was like, it's an insult to the original one. But when I saw clips of it, I'm like, I don't understand why people in Hollywood are like, we need to make this look so modern. Like, so everyone in this movie is actively doing a fashion trend. Like no one ever looks normal. I'm not walking into the streets and seeing people dressed like this. Like, why does everyone look like ripped out of like a TikTok ad or something? I don't want to say a JCPenney magazine, one, because they barely exist anymore, and two, they look far more normal in a JCPenney magazine.
It's just also like, witches historically were not supposed to be quote unquote fucking pretty. And we're so afraid to let the girlies look eclectic. We're so afraid to have like Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman not being like full glam hot Hollywood diva. Let them frizz up their hair, throw in like 5 accessories there, throw in 20 around their neck and wrist, and put them in like a layered skirt and like 3 shawls.
Well, also,
let them be crazy looking.
Well, even if you weren't going to go for eclectic and you're going to leave it for the aunts, they had a good style going for them. A style that translates to modern day.
Especially with the revival of fucking 90s style. Be serious.
Like, be so for real. And it's exactly like what you were saying, that it was like, you know that your aesthetics are your main selling point, because all of my friends who have watched the movie in recent years said it because they were like, well, I either saw an edit on TikTok or I saw it on Pinterest and it looked really cute, so I decided to finally watch. Like, I don't have many friends who grew up watching it like me. And so they were like, this is why I watched it. So it's like, to see like, your whole thing is aesthetic. Your whole thing is aesthetic.
There's a great story hidden under there in the first one, but the thing that gets people to get there is the visuals.
Yeah. And I just don't have faith in you to have a good story in this one, and your visuals are not getting me there. And like, I know it's based off of a book, so I could spoil it for myself and just read the book and have an idea of whether I'm gonna like it or not. I don't have faith that I'm gonna like it, but I may read it if I feel desperate enough. But
I'm gonna watch it first and then read it. That way I won't upset myself more. You know?
That's fair, because maybe I read it and I go, oh, this is actually fine. And I watch it and I go, this is shit.
That way I can have an experience watching the movie however it happens, and then read the book and see how I feel like about the plot.
You know what? You're right. I feel like people with me on vacation, have I learned anything? After I said, well, that's the last time that I read a book first and watch the movie, because that was...
And my thing too is I'm also pro adaptations changing things. I just feel like with the low quality of the aesthetics, I'm real worried about whatever's going to happen. So I need to like have as much for it as possible when I go into it. Also, Speaking of, why did we recast their daughter?
Oh, I know.
Evan Rachel Wood is still an actress.
Who is it? Not Rowan Blanchard.
It's the girl from Game of Thrones and Joey King.
I was trying to think of Joey King. Why is Joey King in this? Joey King, love you and other things. Why is Joey King in this?
Also, to be fair, with the two girls, I can't think of the other girl's name. Because I never watched Game of Thrones. Sorry to you, Diva. Maisie something, I think.
Maisie Peters? No, that's an artist. That's a singer. I don't know.
I might be wrong. Anyway, it's the girl from Game of Thrones. They do look like sisters. Like, I can see how they would be good casting for, like, being related. They don't look like Sandra Bullock at all.
No, they don't look like the original girls. I'm like, I can't believe that's your kids. Yeah. Like, that's fine. Especially if we're not seeing the father that much. I can believe that those are your kids.
That's fine. And also, like, I'm kind of fine with, like, family casting not looking that similar if, like, the acting is good or if it's endearing or, like, whatever. Like, I do love when they look alike. I think that's really delightful, but I don't need it. However, it's the fact that they don't look like they did when they were younger.
And at least one of them still acts.
I don't know who the other was.
I think it's the fact that I recognized both of them. That I'm like, oh, we've taken it out of it for me. Like, I don't want...
Because also if we were recasting to make them look a little bit younger because of, like, the timeline. Because I think Evan Rachel Wood is, like, I think 30.
Yeah.
So, like, I could get why you'd be like, oh, well, she's a little too old to play the age we want them to be. But casting two people that,
new people.
Yeah, cast someone that I'm not going to recognize. Because I recognize both girlies.
The second I saw Joey King, I was like, why are you here? Why are you in my practical magic movie?
Who are you playing, girl?
And, like, I get it, because also, I completely understand from an actor's standpoint, especially if you're a younger actor, that you're like, oh my god, I grew up loving this movie. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, happy for them.
But, like, Joey King has such a distinct face.
They both do.
They do.
Yeah.
That, like, I saw them that I'm like, you're not
the original girl.
You're not my girls. I love you.
Yeah.
You're not my girls. I don't know who you are. Mom. My mom's gonna hate this. My mom's gonna go, none of this is... It's sort of like... The only way I can think to describe it is, like, imagine if Devil Wears Prada looked worse. Like...
Hey, girl, the trailer for this one.
Oh, the lighting's shit, but at least, like, the fashion feels... That makes, like... The fashion that I have seen so far in the trailers feels like a natural progression. This does not feel...
It's just also because it is direct streaming, right? I'm not crazy. Isn't it just going to, like, premiere on Amazon?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it is. If not, it's being advertised in such a way that doesn't seem like it's getting a theater release.
I saw the one trailer and said, actually, never again.
Yeah, it's just really, I wish we don't need all the sequels, first of all.
No.
Especially this late.
No.
But second of all, if you're going to do it, put some heart in it.
Well, it's like, you can do a sequel. Just...
There has to be intent. There has
to be passion.
Yeah, exactly.
And make a sequel because you're like, actually, I really love this franchise and I have a natural story that feels that it can stem out of the franchise. Great example, Zootopia. What a phenomenal sequel. I'm excited for the third.
Honestly, they took too long for the second one. I feel like
they did. If they had done it earlier, it would have been better.
Sense, yeah.
But, like, in terms of a sequel where there's actually passion and a story still to be told.
Yeah.
I didn't leave Practical Magic going, and I wonder what happened after. I didn't leave Hocus Pocus going, and I wonder what happened after. What happened after is they died.
Yeah, it was pretty well tied up.
I just... Because also I found out one of my favorite movies is getting a sequel, and I'm pissed. Monsters, Inc.
Was getting another sequel?
From what I've heard, is getting... What? No! Leave it alone. You already had the prequel, and some people love the prequel. I personally hate the prequel, and one of my party tricks is being able to recite the entire Monsters, Inc. script by heart. I watched that movie to death as a child.
Well, they also have Monsters at Work, like the TV series about, like, what's happened in post it switching to comedy.
Which I think is also an abomination. I just, like, we can let things rest. I think part of the reason I have such a tough time with letting things go is because media does as well.
Yeah.
Because then I go...
It'll sell.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, well, I've put this thing that I really love and I've put it to rest in a way. And like, I have a hard time with letting things go because I have an obsessive personality, and I know that. Like, when I really like something, I want to watch it to death. And so sometimes when my favorite things end, I get really sad because I'm like, oh, damn, like, I'm not gonna
have any more of that.
Yeah, and like, I grieve it in a way. And with Hollywood being like, actually, and here is something else, I'm like, no, you actually need to be fine with letting things go.
Oh, they are making a third. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like believed you, but I wanted to see if there's any other information about it. There's not. You want to know what would be fun in the Monsters Inc. world?
What?
What got the Abominable Snowman kicked out?
If that's okay, see, if that's actually
that's my question.
If it's another prequel and it's about what got the Abominable Snowman kicked out, I'll watch that. I do want to know. See, and I think that's the thing that also pisses me off is that
there are questions
that Disney or a lot of sequels and especially Disney movies have these things like, why did the Abominable Snowman get kicked out? That I'm like, you could make a short on that. Like, if you're so desperate,
would be fun. A short would be fun.
Bring the shorts back in front of Pixar movies. What the hell happened?
What the hell is that about? I want to go sit down to my fucking Pixar movie and get treated to 5 to 10 minutes of whimsy beforehand.
Yeah, because also, I'm glad.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I'm glad that they're doing the experimental short thing on Disney Plus now.
Yes, love that.
But put them
in the big
front
screen.
of the theaters again.
Put them in the screen. Because also, it used to be any Disney animated feature would have a fucking short in front of it. Well, Frozen had the fucking Mickey Mouse revival short in front of it.
Yes, I even forgot about those. Because, like,
that's also Raya and the Last Dragon had that really cute, like, Us Again dance one, and I sobbed my eyes out. It was the first thing I saw in movie theaters post 2020, post pandemic, and it had a gorgeous short in front of me. I was like, oh my god, I missed this so much. What happened?
Well, I remember. I'm glad that you brought that up because I had forgot about that, and so I remember seeing that back in theaters again. I went, oh my god, right. Disney movies did that, and it was one of my favorite things because you were like, I'm gonna get to the theater early. I'm gonna watch the little trailers. I'm gonna watch the short, and then my movie's gonna start, and I'm gonna delectable little appetizer.
Yes,
like what a fun little. And then also they used to do the fun shit in credits where they have the bloopers or something else. So like you were getting a full course meal with your Disney movie.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
What happened? What went down?
It's what got me into shorts. Like as a child, I don't think a lot of kids nowadays honestly know what the hell a short is, to be so for real with you.
Instagram Reels.
Exactly. Like the only reason that I knew what short films were was because my first exposure to those were in front of Pixar movies. Like or in front of Disney movies as well, but like those were my
introduction to shorts.
Yeah, and because of that, I had a phase in middle school where I binged a lot of Pixar ones because I was like, oh, I want to revisit the Paper Man, or I love the Paper Man, and I want to revisit that one. And so because of that, I was like, oh, look at all of these Disney shorts.
They were in front of some of the live actions too. Cinderella 2015. Which is one of the few good live action ones, mind you, had fucking Blue Umbrella.
Yeah.
And I sobbed.
Bring them back. What the hell?
Please, God. You're spending so much time and you're paying your workers so little. Like
you just fired half of Marvel. Yeah. You've got the money. Where's it going to? Destroying the rivers of America? I've upset myself. I've angered myself.
Disney.
I fingered myself.
Disney.
You guys pissed me off.
Hey.
You just like...
Hey, girl. Hey.
Look at us. Look at us. Yes, we worked there.
We did.
Why? you could be so much better. You were.
And you can be again.
You've never had ethical practices. We all know that.
No.
You should. No. We can start now. You can always start today.
Hey,
you don't gotta wait till
Monday. Big, beautiful tomorrow.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow today. Bring back the short films. Pay your workers.
Stop union breaking.
Stop firing half of your creative department. Maybe I don't even want to say lay off your marketing department, but you've got enough money. I don't even want to say that you have to get rid of someone. Actually, if you're gonna get rid of anyone, get rid of the AI people.
Get rid of the AI
I don't want anyone to be out of a job, but get rid of the AI people. Tell them to get a creative endeavor. And
Hey, Bob Iger.
Hey.
Retire.
It's not even you anymore. We know that. He did. It's Josh tomorrow now.
I know, but like he's still
in the
conversation.
He's still backseat driving,
and like I need him to get out of the car.
Josh tomorrow. You knew the parks. You know the creativity that goes into that.
We've like really upset ourselves.
It's just like, you guys don't know the state of Walt Disney World, and like if you do, you know what we're talking about. It's just like, it's like watching your hometown get destroyed. It's like, we would go into the parks and see so many walls up, and it's not going to be that cool. I'm going to be so for real with you. And sorry I know the people working on these things. Sorry. It's not going to be that cool.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello again.
Hey. It's been a long time since I've referenced you.
It's been like a year.
Yeah. Hey. You destroyed one of my favorite things. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I just...
We've gotten really sidetracked by our disdain for
Disney.
The way that Disney is going right now. And it's because I miss it so bad.
You can be so good again. You can be so good again. It's just like, don't let Illumination creep up on you like that.
Please, God.
They're still 50-50. They had one good thing. You still have time.
You have like way more than one good thing.
You've got way more than one good thing.
Fucking.
Just like, and like the thing that gets me is that the people who work on these things, so passionate. And like even getting to meet a lot of them working at Disney, especially I feel very fortunate that I got to meet a lot of people in such a unique way who work on these things, that you can tell how passionate they are about these things, even in marketing, even in sales. Like they're so passionate about the stories that they work with, but it's not them. It's different people who are making these decisions that they then have to execute. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I recognize they have a job to do.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about you divas. I'm talking about the upper execs. You guys, I got an issue with.
Lock in.
Remember why you're here.
Yeah.
Disney affects all of us. God, anyways, can you tell we speak cast members?
We were talking about how much we miss going to the parks earlier today. Yeah. It's like really a problem.
But then we talked about how we'd be so sad if we saw Frontierland and the state that it's currently in. No. I just like don't want to see Cars Land from Frontierland. Why the hell would I want to do that?
How does that fit into the storytelling of the park? As a former Columbia Harbor House veteran, I know that lore like the back of my hand.
Also, why are the country bears about to be roaming around near Cars Land? You know Big Al's gonna run into Cars Land. You don't want that. You don't want Big Al near Lightning McQueen. We know who would win. And it's not Lightning McQueen.
It's just... Hey. So, Magic Kingdom is really telling the story of, like, going through time. And I would just love to know when in the United States 1800s, there were cars, first of all.
Yeah. Cars like they are, like racing cars.
Just like in general, there weren't even cars in the 1800s. So let's talk about that. Second of all, when in the history of ever have cars talked?
Why am I going to be on Tiana's, which is what, 1930s?
20s, yeah.
20s? 1920s? And I'm looking at Lightning McQueen dead in the eyes.
Lightning McQueen, and the thing is, it still doesn't work, but if you're going to get crazy and silly with it, it would have to be near Tomorrowland.
Once again.
But also it doesn't...
Why isn't it near... They don't have the space. Realistically, they don't have the space.
That's why. But also, it wouldn't make sense there either because it is like...
They don't have the space.
Just put it back in fucking Hollywood, guys.
If you're gonna make Hollywood Studios IP land,
yeah,
you've already committed. And like I've already warned it. Listen, I know we're not getting it back. No one gives a shit about Hollywood anymore.
Except me.
I was gonna say that. No one gives it, like the average park goer doesn't care about living the Hollywood experience because now you can live the social media experience and more people want that now. So like I understand. I do. Do I like it? No.
But whatever.
I
put
understand.
It back and fucking put it back.
Make it IP land. Hollywood Studios is now IP land. Fully commit to IP land.
Because also you kind of low key could make like a whole Pixar section over there and have that make more sense.
Well, they would make their full Pixar section in Disneyland. Pixar would rather die than
Disneyland,
well, they've got the Pixar Pier.
Yeah.
But I think Pixar would rather die than do a full park in Florida.
Yeah.
They hate Florida.
Valid.
It's real.
But yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I hate it. I don't understand why it's there. You know Big Al's about to take his fucking guitar and wallop Lightning McQueen. You know the country bears are about to gang up on them. They'll accept Mater as their own, but that's about it.
That doesn't fit the timeline.
It doesn't.
Fit the story.
Everyone's upset.
It doesn't fit the story.
And like we say this as proud Cars lovers. We love Cars.
Yes, we're gonna watch it when we drive cross country.
This is just not how I wanted. It's just not how I wanted things to go. It's Happy May Day.
Yeah, Happy May Day. May the first be with you.
May the first be with you.
And also with you. I am gonna binge all the Star Wars movies.
What time is it?
That was what I was looking at. 3:30.
Okay,
have a bit of time. Not a lot though. We gotta wrap this up.
Gotta wrap it up. This is our longest podcast. we got really passionate about Disney.
10 minutes on turkeys, and then locked into Disney.
10 minutes on turkeys, about 10 minutes on Practical Magic, and then like 20 minutes on screw you, Disney. We love you. Screw you.
And the thing is, I've been able to appreciate it more being far like removed, which is crazy. But don't piss me off.
Well, I think also. Talking to people who've gone to Disney recently.
Yeah.
Everyone's so sad. Disney, I don't think you realize how sad everyone actually is.
Rafiki's Planet Watch. Muppet Vision 3D. Those were 3 of the main divas.
Oh. They're back.
And they agree.
They agree. I just and I think the issue with Disney, which I don't think they realize, what bird is that?
She's with us. I don't know who she is.
But she's agreeing.
She's impassioned.
So a lot of Disney, the way that they base what they're gonna do is based off of those damn surveys that people take at the end of their trip. Which is it's also so funny, as someone who went to a research school and also originally wanted to work within the survey and research world, specifically making surveys and stuff like that. Because I know very nerdy of me, but I find it very fascinating.
No, I remember you talking about that on our college program, a lot.
Yeah, I do. I am a nerd about surveys and research in general. But it's so funny because they fall into their own pitfalls of the standard things that people tend to misconstrue about surveys and how you can interpret them. Because I forget the term, it's escaping me right now, but there's gonna be a bias in who does a survey. You're gonna get the people who really, really enjoyed their experience and the people who really, really hated their experience.
Yeah,
neutral people aren't really gonna, or if they're not very strongly feeling one way, they're not gonna do your survey. But even on top of that, they're also failing to consider the fact that there's also sort of this aura around opinions right now where everyone tends to lean hateful. So it's you're also not people who feel really happy and passionately are honestly not as likely to leave a review or do surveys anymore because it's just there's a fatigue about it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have hateful opinions now, and boy howdy are people ready to hear express their hateful opinions about it. Which also in the case of Disney, I understand if you're paying more than $3,000 to be there. If I had one minor inconvenience, I'm gonna let you know. I just spent an entire month of car payments or rent on this trip. So if I stub my toe on the corner of Main Street, best believe I'm about to let you know. And I understand that. Do I agree with the extent that most people do it too? Absolutely not. But I at least understand where they're coming from. And so Disney takes a lot of these surveys who are casual customers and they want them to be repeat customers, and these people who don't appreciate a lot of the stories or the theme parks in the way that previous customers have are well, I don't know who the hell Big Al is. I want him off the streets of Frontierland. My child was scared. Me and Big Al going, do you want to play the banjo? But a lot of not even Disney fanatics, just people who aren't as stressed to be there. We'll see a moment like that and go, how funny. That talking bear or that bear who looks fuck ass just came up to me and asked me if I wanted to play the banjo.
It was beautiful and I played with him.
But it's but he's not gonna go and do the survey being I freaking love the country bears. He doesn't even know who that is. But there's going to be so many more people going, I couldn't meet Mickey Mouse. I don't know who the hell this character was. Why is this ride here? Where's another Frozen ride? Why was I in Magic Kingdom and there's no Frozen ride? And Disney hears shit like that and they go, well, looks like we should get rid of this beloved carousel maybe, because actually I should say anything that has Walt Disney's name written on it is not getting touched.
Rivers of fucking America?
I should say an actual attraction, not a. So something that's got something like the carousel, I don't think will get touched because I think it's specifically Walt Disney's carousel. Yeah. So like I think there's stuff like that won't get touched. But I don't know, because you're exactly right.
Yeah,
they got rid of the rivers. What are you gonna do? Oh my god.
They used to show you like a Rivers of America cast member as like part of orientation. Like they would show you a big long video about like how beautiful that job is and how you get to work with people and make magic as the fucking Rivers of America cast member. That was the orientation video. What are you doing now? It can't be quick service. Everyone will walk out.
I don't know.
What are you doing now?
I don't know about this my orientation is different, so.
Well, because you had the special entertainment one.
Yeah, I did.
I had it more than once, and it was never entertainment, let me tell you what. And each time it was that beautiful Rivers of America video, and I went, wow, true.
Real.
I went, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is our longest podcast officially.
You're gonna have to cut multiple 10-minute segments of us getting distracted.
Oh,
good luck to you.
The entire time of us looking at the turkeys.
We can put
turkeys
that on
going. Oh shit! Just 10 minutes of us going.
I'll send you the videos.
Yeah, so we just swear.
I think that's a Shazzy video.
You're right. You're right.
Anyway, our sign off. Go see a movie.
Oh my god, that just should be our sign off.
I tried making that happen like 2-3 weeks ago, and you like weren't locking into that.
Go see a movie.
Go see a movie.
Bye.